We wanted to improve the way how important information is displayed and how customers navigate the site, and opted for a timeline to address both of these goals. The literal centerpiece of our prototype is the timeline, which is embedded into common website elements as the top navigation bar and additional quick access for important functions, as well as content cards with cross-selling and informational content. We did this so that customers are not overwhelmed by completely new website designs, but rather can easily get used to a new feature. Our timeline features important dates. Completed tasks or dates in the past are marked as green. The current date is orange, and upcoming events are kept in the standard color scheme. Provider events are on the left and customer events or required actions on the right. Clicking on actions will open a modal with all necessary information and functions. This was done whenever possible to keep customers on the timeline and not break navigation flow by redirecting them to external pages. These modals can either be closed or acted upon, and in this case can be saved to enter the current meter reading. The data is then saved and the action item on the timeline updates accordingly. To aid customers with understanding their bills, we split it up in relevant and digestible pieces while maintaining legal requirements with the paper bill. A first click on Jahresrechnung reveals basic information, which is enough for most customers, the payments and the current balance after the bill. If customers are interested in more information on the topic, they can either click in the bill or they can click down on the button geleistete Zahlung, and this follows a walkthrough. This displays information on the chosen topic, and the pre-selected guide will display information in a specific order. These were just two of the features of our timeline design. Similar elements are and can be implemented in the same way by extending the timeline with more content. This also works great for the form factor on mobile devices. Now let's say we are done with the build and close everything we just opened. We also thought about how we can make customers leave their balance at EnBW or even outright spend more money. This is where we take another look at our next feature, the EcoBoost. It displays the current balance translated in how many days customers can purchase green energy. Customers can use their balance, in this case 11 days of boost, by one click. The counter will then run backwards. Let's skip a few days ahead. As you can see, the current date changed, some elements on the timeline changed, and we only have 6 days of EcoBoost left. We now encourage users to spend more of their money by offering them recharge options for their EcoBoost by clicking on Nachladen, which displays possible charges for different amounts. By clicking on the 5-day button, we add 5 days of green energy for €3, and this amount scales depending on the estimated energy use of the customer.